Or suddenly realized his own behavior was rude. He hastily averted his gaze, struggling to control himself, yet the crack seemed to hold a spell, drawing his eyes back against his will. Just then, the sight before him froze him in place. The gentle woman had transformed into something eerie. Her fingertips traced her own neck, peeling back her skin like shedding a shell. A blinding white light erupted in the next instant. The captain couldn't resist peering inside again, but his movement was caught by the tenant. Terrified, he stumbled backward and fell. The tenant hastily wrapped herself in a bathrobe, rushed out of her cabin in a panic, and summoned her companions to barricade the captain's door. Jack dashed to the wheelhouse to flee by boat, but his vessel had just malfunctioned. No matter how he tried, he couldn't start it. The female tenant tried to explain something, but her actions only made Jack more agitated. Only then did her companions notice her skin wasn't properly secured. They smoothed her skin in front of Jack.
It's hard to know who to trust, isn't it, Jack?
Witnessing this, Jack was utterly terrified. He never imagined these charter passengers were all monsters wearing human skin. Without hesitation, Jack leaped into the sea to flee. But where could he possibly flee in this vast ocean? Besides, the charterers showed no intent to harm him, so he forced himself to calm down, and eventually returned to his ship after persuasion, fearing they might hurt him. Jack frantically pledged his loyalty to them, and even offered to waive their charter fees. Seeing Jack was utterly terrified, blabbering incoherently the whole time, Walter stepped forward, shouted at him, and forced him to sit down. Finally, he revealed the truth to Jack. 2 days prior, Jack, who made his living renting out his boat year-round, had argued with the dock owner over a mere $5. Just then, a group of men who appeared to be wealthy merchants approached. They wanted to charter Jack's boat for fishing at sea, and they were offering a 27-day charter for the impoverished Jack. This was undoubtedly welcome news. Without hesitation, he accepted the job, and sailed toward uncharted waters using coordinates they provided. Little did Jack know then, that these men, clad in diving suits, would descend to the ocean floor, discover a site resembling ancient ruins, cut out an oval-shaped object with specialized equipment, then surface with these artifacts. They mysteriously packed the objects into bags, before carefully hauling them aboard the ship. Jack had intended to offer his assistance, but Walter wouldn't let him lay a finger on them. This only fueled Jack's curiosity, so when they returned to the sea for another dive, Jack seized the chance to open the package. Just then, Katie came down. After Jack's persistent pestering, Katie reluctantly explained that these were extremely rare giant oysters they were harvesting to sell to an aquarium museum for profit. Only then did Jack's suspicions dissipate. Later, while inspecting the engine room for malfunctions, Jack inadvertently witnessed Katie's true form. He composed himself to hear their explanation. They were aliens from Antarea. Over 10,000 years ago, they had established a base on Earth, the civilization known to humans as Atlantis. But just before the Great Catastrophe struck, before Atlantis sank beneath the sea, during their emergency evacuation, they accidentally left ground crew members behind on Earth. Their return to Earth was solely to retrieve these personnel. They harbored absolutely no intent to harm humanity. They solemnly assured Jack they would pay the charter fee in full.